And then after this, the mizan, the weighing, the next stage is, so you have the weighing here, and you have the people of the right and the people of the left. The people of the left go to the place of ultimate divine alienation, which is the fire. And the people of the right go to the place of ultimate divine intimacy, which is the garden. Now, the Quran says that the people that go to the garden inherit places in the garden, because every human being, according to the Islamic tradition, has a place allotted to them in the fire and a place allotted to them in the garden. Every human being has property in both places, and they will sell their property from one or the other. Those who free their souls in this world and sell their place in the fire, then their places are taken up by others. Those who free themselves in this world and purchase, according to the Quran it says, we have purchased the souls of the believers and their wealth, and against it is paradise. That's the bargain. That's the transaction. That you give your soul to God, and God gives you the garden. And so now there's also a point here which is known as the hold. And this is a massive, according to the Prophet Muhammad, it extends more than the distance of between Yemen and Syria. And it is a watering place in which those who drink from it will never have thirst after that. And He will, those who were the most righteous from His community, He will actually give them drink from His own hand. And this is followed by what's known as the qantara, which is a bridge. And people see the hellfire and go over this bridge to paradise. Now, according to the hadith, the Prophet Muhammad said that the most punished person who had the worst life in this world, in the next world, he will be asked, did you ever know grief, sorrow, or pain? And he'll say, I never knew grief, sorrow, or pain. In other words, just entering into this divine presence, all remembrance of the suffering of the world is removed. And also the person, the wretched one who had the most pleasure in this world, is asked the same question in the fire, did you ever know pleasure? And he can't remember any pleasure in the world. So these are the final, these are the, according to the Islamic tradition, the final abodes. And that day, which is the day of judgment, is known as the last day. There's no day after it. Is there any questions? "12 o'clock. That's pretty good. I didn't even look at my watch. Everything comes to an end.